We're David and Margaret Smith from the Best of Falkirk and the Best of Stirling. And Falkirk we bought in June and Stirling we bought in October 2008.
Hi, my name's Trevor Nichols. I run both the Best of Bedford and the Best of Milton Keynes franchises. Started with the Best of Bedford in March 2007.
I'm Andrew Marsh and I run the Best of Wimbledon and Merton and the Best of Kingston together with my business partner.
Who's me. I'm David Fernando and I do all the hard work with Andrew.
The attributes of a franchisee: you have to be a people person, you have to be very focused on people and their businesses have got to mean as much to you as your actual business.
So what you need to do to become a successful Best of franchisee is really have some drive and commitment to the franchise. It is hard work, but you choose how and when you want to work, which is a great thing. The ability and the want to go out and help people as well. You know, the fact that you can go out and to find out about businesses and really help drive their business forward. If you've got a good desire to do that, you'll do well in this business.
Well, it's all about balance. We come from a corporate world, media industry in the West End, can't be more corporate than that. And although we work hard, it's the great thing about it is that we choose the hours we work. We're both family men, and it's being able to balance work and family priorities, which is, well, I can't say worth its weight in gold because it's priceless.
Like people and people like you, and that's how business develops.
Exactly.
Lifestyle's changed a lot. I used to be a financial advisor prior to this, so I don't have all the hassles of the regulatory environment I used to work with. My hours of work have changed. As I say, it is hard work. It's not something I do part-time, but I choose how and when I want to work. It gives me a lot of free time when I need it for family.
You have to be able to adapt very quickly to your members' needs and respond very quickly as well. They want everything yesterday. The first steps, we looked at all the local businesses around the area, and we kind of looked at BNI. I think that's quite a good organisation to get into. It gets you trusted and well known. We also looked at the local enterprise trust. The one that we went to was Falkirk Enterprise Action Trust, and they gave us great help, and we joined business groups, and we spent a lot of time going around because we had a resale site. We had members on it, we got recommendations from them, and we moved on from there. We purely go by recommendation, we don't cold call at all.
I think one of the best things is the commute is 15 minutes now, and it used to be an hour and a half, and that was only going 11 miles.
Wow.
So I sort of gained about 60 hours a month, and I've got 3 kids, and so spending time with them is invaluable. And you know, we're entering tough economic times, but I know nobody can fire me or make me redundant, and so that's really pleasing.
Fantastic.
We'll see about that. No, it's actually a conversation that we've actually had almost verbatim when this economic situation arose, and all these hundreds of thousands of people losing their job, and we sat outside, once having a coffee, contemplating our navels, and just said, well, let's face it, you're never going to fire me, I'm never going to fire you. So the security is there in running your own business, and it is very much a case whereby you can do what you want. You're masters of your own destiny.
Well, I didn't have a sales background, and I had found actually being a people person was more important. That once you get in there, and if you're a good judge of character and you ask all the right probing questions, then you can actually get quite a very good response in return.
What I enjoy most about day-to-day is definitely meeting people, meeting new businesses, finding out about new businesses, and getting involved in the business community.
I think another thing as well is what you've got to find out initially when you go in is what they want from it, because we have a lot of the members that were existing members. Some of them only want it for the advertising side of it. A lot of them don't click onto this thing about being the best, and you have to emphasise that to them. Look, it's about being a member of a club. It's not just about, I know we want to get you work, but we also want to get your name known as being the best. And I think a lot of them don't want, you know, some of them want us to be getting the work for them, some of them want, you know, we do that quite a lot. There was one instance, David went along to one chap who was on, and quite a big company, and he didn't want to stay on, he wanted to come off, and David persuaded him to stay on. We'd rewrite his feature, and we did, and David says, okay, I'll keep you in touch. David phoned him the next Friday and he said, don't bother phoning me for 6 months. He says, I've just had a contract for 10 grand.
Wow! So Favourite's advertising for the next 5 years.
Yeah, he was delighted.
Fantastic.
But that was about finding out what he was looking for, rewording his feature, and us taking business cards. We take great pride in taking the business cards and promoting each business to every business we go to. So if we go to a joiner, we promote photocopy agents, printing agents, whatever, anything that they might use, and we give them these business cards. They may not use them there and then, but they, in the future, they may just pick it up, and a lot of business to business is taking place within that realm.
We can make as many sales as our time permits, because you know it's an inexhaustible universe of leads out there.
Yeah, if you're considering taking a leap from a secure job to running your own business, as with any business, this is no different. It's something you need to work out, you need to seriously plan and consider. However, there's a good income potential from this business. It's an enjoyable business to do, and it can offer you good long-term security, but again, only if you work hard at it.
An existing member when we joined, and she was very insistent she was leaving the best of, and we went along, and I talked to her and tried to understand what her problem was. And she had a definite problem. She had a small shop in an area off the town centre, quite close but quite out the way, and she wasn't actually marketing the job. The one thing you'll discover with the best of is people have businesses and don't know how to run them. And you become a font of knowledge for them, and we gave her a marketing strategy, we gave her a whole new outlook to her business, and from not wanting to join, she signed up for extra, and we went on to have successful business with her.
With us, it is a case whereby we can develop more plans which will add X amount of thousands to our bottom line. So in a way, the sky's the limit.
I actually think what we do and what we supply to people is going to get more in focus. A lot of the big ticket promotional stuff probably will get chopped, but we're really confident that on a more immediately accessible, accountable, local level, we are not going to be affected anywhere near as badly.
See, we feel, and the feedback we get from our clients is that what we do as the best of to promote local businesses is effective and is not expensive. So when they come and looking at their budgets and their marketing and promotional budgets, like to say that we don't even come on their radar because it works and it's not expensive for them.
The best of is the best cost-effective marketing that you can get. Value for money is outstanding, because you don't only get your 24/7 web presence, you get people out there shouting for your cause, your business, promoting it as you go along, and it brings a lot of benefits for the companies that are involved with us. And in the end, you build up a loyal following of people, and I think, you know, we've been 6 months with Falkirk, and we have quadrupled the amount of business that we had on the site when we got it, and that's been down to doing exactly what we said, making no promises we couldn't keep, and being out there, being seen. We're local and very vocal, I can assure you.